Good morning, Bogan teachers. I'm going to show you right now how you can differentiate an exam that you gave on Checkpoint so that you know what students need practice and what skills. To do this, you're going to work with the reports section, and I'm going to go to test results. And when you go to test results, I see that my assessments are already here, coordinating conjunction. That's because I haven't given a lot of assessments this year. We've been working on a paper instead. I teach all freshmen, so I'm not going to really change anything up here. The only thing I am going to change is the class that I'm working with. So, one moment. What I did change was assessment level. I changed it to teacher, and I kept everything else. And then for the assessment, I did coordinating conjunctions. You might have more assessments because you've given more tests. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to grade level tested. Again, I'm keeping all of this the same because I teach all freshmen. But for period, I'm going to on cancel all, and I'm going to just do this one right here. And I'm going to hit refresh. And when I come down here now, I see what's my 7th period class, which is not a very big class. There's only 20 kids in it. There's 29 total, but I've got 20 kids who did it here. And now I'm looking at the data, and I see percent correct. I'm going to click it to make it go from lowest to highest. So I've got 2 kids who did 20%. I'm going to click them, and I'm going to put them in a group with, I'm going to actually put this 40% kid in a group too, and I'm going to put the I'm going to put the 60% kid in another group. So I've got my 20 and my 40, and I'm going to create a group for them. I'm going to call them I've already got group names because I've done this already before. I'm going to say need lots of practice. And I'm going to save it. Oh, it's not letting me do that because I already have a group like that. So I'm going to say 7th period need lots of practice. Coordinating. I'm going to say 7th period need lots of practice CC. That means 7th period need lots of practice CC. And I've got Amir, Jemiah, and Arman in that group. Now I'm going to click this to collect all the kids, to select all the kids, and then I'm going to on-click it. And now I have on-selected my 40. And so now I'm going to go to my 60s, my students who got 60%, and I'm going to combine them with my students who got 80. And I'm going to put them in a group that's called need some practice. So I'm going to go create group, and I'm going to say 7th need some practice coordinating conjunctions, and I'm going to hit save. And now that group is set. And now once again, I'm going to highlight everyone and unhighlight everyone. There's probably an easier way to do that. I just don't know. And now the 100% can't get any better than 100%. I'm assuming that they understand coordinating conjunctions, so I can move on with them to something else. And I'm going to say create group for them. And I'm going to say high flyers, coordinating conjunction, 7th period, and there. Now I've got 3 groups set up for coordinating conjunctions, knowing what skills they need practice on. Now it's the next day and you want to figure out what kind of practice you should be giving to each student. You're going to go into this little section here, and you're going to go to groups. And this brings up all of the groups that you created. So I now see for this group, I should have put 7th period. Well, here's my high flyers for 7th period. Here's my 7th period need some practice. Here's my 7th period need lots of practice. So this has all of your groups, and you can play around and assign different assessments to each of them. I hope this made sense. Reach out to me by email if you have any questions.